Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom which you call the United States of America. And first and foremost, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. We want to give a double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught us this truth and the sincere I came throughout the four winds of the world, prophesying and laboring in this truth. All right? Hey, it's another day in Babylon, and we're out here to expose this so-called white man who you ignorantly call white, all right, whose biblical nationality is Esau, Edom, all right? And it's the job of the prophets to expose. This is part of prophecy, that this man, all right, who's been hiding himself under all these different identities to be exposed. We're in these last days where he's being exposed, and he's about to be exposed even more, all right? And the main people that he needs to be exposed to is our people, the people on the side, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who have been, blinded by this devil's witchcraft, by their words, all right, their pseudoscience, their false history. Our people are blinded by this devil. But we're living in the days where this devil is being exposed, all right, and it's the job of the prophets to expose this devil, all right. That's a part of prophecy, all right. Of course, World War III, all right, the waking up of the children of Israel. But this devil, this man that's been, like I said, has been hiding himself, is being exposed globally. All right?
I got that Revelation.
You got it.
Revelation 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
Hey, that's what we're supposed to be, in the spirit of prophecy. And it's prophetic to expose this devil. All right? He has to be exposed. Or that's a part of the end. Or everyone, you know, at the end of a Scooby-Doo, how they take off the mask, we're revealing them taking off the mask of this villain. All right, of this vagabond. Okay, this man that the world has been really tricked by. Okay, to make you think that he's the people. All right, that he's innocent, that he's white. All right, we know everything associated with white is pure, clean, all right, without spot, without blemish. And this devil is none of those things. All right? You got something right?
Yeah, Lamentations 4:22 in the New Living Translation. O beautiful Jerusalem, your punishment will end. You will soon return from exile. But Edom, your punishment is just beginning.
Right.
Soon your many sins will be exposed.
Hey, that's plain. All right, our punishment, okay, you Israelites, is ending. All right, but this devil, before his punishment begins, he has to be exposed to the world. All right, the scripture says, "I will make you bare." All right, and the Lord is making him bare. Okay, by exposing all the wickedness, all his history. All right, this devil has a long, extensive history, not going back past slavery, where he's done the wickedness he's done to our people. Okay, and the Lord is putting in remembrance unto his elect first, and then unto the rest of the nation of Israel of this man's wickedness. Okay, so we can wake up as a nation. All right, because all our people have been, even us at one point, were blinded by this devil's witchcraft. We're blinded by his history, his pseudoscience. All right, calling us black and, you know, changing our identity. All right, we lost all our heritage, and this devil, like the scripture says, helped forward the affliction.
Yeah, just a land back. You know, that's why you read in the prophecy in Revelation 20, which is why it's important to understand the history, like the apostles say, because then you know the mysteries. You can read Revelation 20th chapter. It's speaking in the similitude of a nation of people compared to a beast. You know, which that beast being a dragon. All right. That people would be in exile for a period of time. But then the Lord would actually take that same people and basically release them back into the earth and give them authority and power. They would take over the world. And as they did that, they deceived the entire world. They deceived all the nations. Iconoclasm.
Right.
All right. Covering the face of the true images of the saints.
Right.
Saying that the Most High is a so-called white man. You know, the angels were white. The people of the Lord are so-called white. when you look at all the icons and images prior to the Renaissance period, they were all dark images.
Yeah.
So what did he do? He covered up the faces, and he basically presented a lie to the entire planet Earth.
And this lie has been perpetuated from generation, from hundreds of years.
Yeah.
All right, and those people that once knew the truth, they died off. Okay, and that history, that heritage wasn't able to be passed down. So you have a new generation that know nothing but what the devil presented them with,
Exactly.
and that was lies.
Yeah, Esau did the same thing in the Grecian Empire. I got the scripture real quick. First Maccabees 3 and 45. Now Jerusalem lay void as a wilderness. There was none of her children that went in or out. The sanctuary also was trodden down, and the aliens kept the stronghold. Who the aliens talking about? Esau, Edom, the Antiochus Epiphanes, kept the stronghold. The heathen had their habitation in that place, and joy was taken from Jacob, of the Israelites, and the pipe with the harp ceased. Wherefore the Israelites assembled themselves together and came to Mosphah over against Jerusalem. For in Mosphah was the place where they prayed aforetime in Israel. Then they fasted that day and put on sackcloth and cast ashes upon their heads and rent their clothes, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. You know, you can go like to like a Barnes and Noble or something. You'll find a Bible where it has pictures in it, and you'll see a bunch of Edomites.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
And like our people are heavy into Christianity and Catholicism, and when you go on these places of worship, all right, if you want to call them that, all right, these yeah, basically, what do you see on the images? Edomites. You got in the front of the Catholic Church, you got Edomite baby Jesus, or Mary holding baby Jesus, and they're all colors, and they're all images are so-called white people.
they got the crucifix.
Well, even more powerful. Even more powerful now with their witchcraft, with the media, the TV in Hollywood, these biblical movies that they put out throughout time. They're all Edomites, man. The Passion of the Christ, Jesus of Nazareth. These are powerful movies that manipulated the minds of our people for such a long time, man.
10 Commandments.
You know? All that.
Because this devil knows that our people, and majority of them are simple. So images, are play a big role in that. You know, they know our people really don't, weren't really heavy, or they're heavy in this book, that they're really not heavy in this book. Okay, but because they see images like a child. All right, that's how this devil has, reduced us to it. You know, a child want to just see picture books.
Yeah.
Right. So
Thinking images.
yeah, exactly.
Thinking in pictures. Yeah, and idols, or images, always been a snare to our people.
Right.
It captivates them. And they start to bow and worship it. So when Esau presented himself as the Messiah and as the Most High, subconsciously when Jake sees that, especially when they've been stripped of their heritage and their their images, they became accustomed to seeing these people as the Most High, the Son of the Most High, the people of the Most High. So when you see that, that's going to program you to believe that these people could never do wrong.
Right.
That they're very saintly. They're very holy.
That's why a lot of our people are so quick to forgive this devil. When that Dylan Roof situation, they came out before a trial, before a court hearing, and said, we forgive them.
That's the same thing.
Bailiff hugging the.
Oh,
no, that was Amber Guyton,
yeah,
the chick that killed the
one
Benjamite in his apartment.
Yeah, her brother.
Yeah, bailiff came over
and the judge gave her the Bible,
brushing her hair.
Yeah.
And the judge gave her the Bible, and then the brother was like, if he was alive, he'd forgive her. The fuck?
Right.
And that's what plantation Christianity did to our people, man.
Yeah.
Mentally. You know, Esau pretty much put you in spiritual and mental captivity.
Right.
And that's why through this word, this is how you become free. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Through this word, this is how you become healed. All right, because our people are sick right now. Our people are you know, some of them is terminal, where they can't be healed. But those that can be healed, that's going to receive this word, that's going to be quickened with the Spirit of the Lord, they're going to wake up and they're going to come to the realization that this so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right, and a lot of our parents that went through, seen a lot of hate from this devil. This devil that put them to sleep, you know. But the true believers, all right, the prophets are waking up. All right, our people are waking up to the identity of this devil, this devil Esau.
I got a quick preview.
You got it.
Deuteronomy 23.
God dang. See how he's twitching his head like that? Spirits on him.
Deuteronomy 33 and 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee. O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places.
They're going to be found out. You know, they're going to be found out to be liars. That's what all this devil knows how to do is lie and deceive. All right? Even when you think he's doing righteousness, he's lying and deceiving you. He's doing wickedness. His righteousness is wickedness. That's what you have. That's what our people got to realize. There's no good in this white man. I always say this to every Jake. If you can name one good thing that the so-called white man has done in his existence, nothing. He's just done wickedness, and he's being exposed. And the prophets are exposing him. Someone get Job 9 and 24.
The fact you are have a job is wickedness in itself.
Right.
You gotta work for Esau.
Right.
Yeah, you got to break the Sabbath for him. He doesn't honor the Sabbath day.
But he's the people.
Yeah. But he'll make, you know, Sunday the official day. You know that goes back to sun worship.
Job 9.
You know, he doesn't keep the Sabbath day the way you're supposed to. And the scriptures say that he would seek to change times and laws.
Yeah.
You know, so he's part of the reason why the earth is even out of course.
Right.
But yet, you know, he's the chosen. They're the chosen. Come on, man. He was
Yeah, he got something.
Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it?
He said he's covered the face of the judges thereof. And the head judge is Yahweh, and second in command is his son Yahweh Shai. And he covered those images, the true judges, and put that image upon himself. That's how proud this devil is. All right? But it says, if not, where and who is it? Okay, who else is doing it? You don't see the so-called Chinese saying that they're Jesus Christ and God. You don't see the so-called East Indians. You don't even see the Hamites doing that. You see this devil Esau doing it. All right? And our people are the main ones that are under this witchcraft of this devil. And all these other nations, all the other 18 nations, they know about this devil. They may not know him all the way, but they know 75% of this devil's history. And a lot of them been in bed with this devil because he's paid a lot of these nations off. But these other nations are beginning to wake up and expose this devil also. Okay, so this devil is being exposed on a global scale. All right, and then his end is going to come. All these things are happening simultaneously. All right, this devil's empire, their infrastructure is falling. World War III, you got global conflict, and at the same time, you have the children of Israel waking up.
real quick. I look up the word for cover where it says he covered the faces, and the word is kasa, and it says to cover, conceal, hide,